I recently got a comment on my YouTube that asked me to talk about Women Who Run with the Wolves a little bit more. I'm not sure what more to say beyond the review that I already gave, but as I thought about it, I thought, why not share some advice on how to actually read this work? There are some people who give up halfway, some people who just think it's too dense, some people who find it too repetitive, some people just don't like it at all, which I totally respect and I understand. Like, if this is not for you, it's not for you. But if you do want to read this work and you want to know how to approach reading this work, here are some tips that I personally would recommend. First things first, this book is quite thick and it is repetitive. There are times when the author repeats herself over and over again, but I personally recommend reading this book over a course of a period of time. I tackled this book one part at a time and I really took my time reading it, but there would be gaps between my reading sessions, and I think that made for a more enjoyable reading experience for me getting through Women Who Run with the Wolves. I also recommend reading this book with a bunch of other books as well. However, if you are a person who can just read this book and read it in one sitting, that's also great. One thing that I would recommend is treat this book like it's very personal to you. I kind of approach Women Who Run with the Wolves as more of a journal type of book. So I have a lot of notes in here. I was underlining this book. I was leaving sticky notes everywhere. I really did treat it like it was a personal journal to me. And I was writing out notes about what the topics were making me think, what they were making me feel, how they resonated in like my day-to-day life, things I could learn from it. And to me, that just made it all the more enjoyable because I was able to just have a personal connection with the text itself. This would be really fun to read with buddies or with friends, and everyone can kind of get together and talk about it. I still think about Clarissa Pinkola Estes's lines and the stuff that she talks about. I do reference it as well in the things that I write on my Substack articles. I just really enjoyed this work as an overall, and I have a very special connection to this book. But if you are interested in reading Women Who Run with the Wolves and you just don't know how to tackle it, I hope this video helps.